Bruh. Bruh. Hey traders, welcome to the Thursday night stream, Patreon stream, where we just all hang out and talk. You know, so what I've got up on the screen here is just a demand line, nice little happy demand line that is on the cusp of being broken. Hopefully you get a bounce here, but if not, I mean, eventually you could see 17,730. All right, that's what the demand line is for. There might be bids there if there aren't bids there. I mean, you could always back test these local highs, 18,860 and 18,3. Not sure, man. All right.
Bruh.
Here we go. Bueller. All right, we're good. We're live. So
We're talking about Naya.
Naya.
Yeah, not Neo, the Altcoin, Naya. That Robinhood stock.
Riot.
No, Neo.
Oh, Neo. God, Nio. Okay, that's. I always call it Neo.
Chinese Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PS2 game.
Neo Connect, reversing at the 4236 to extension with some bearish divergence.
Nice.
Hey, what's up, Alex, dude? Yeah, right. I mean, it's here, it's ready,
Playful face.
but it's just not gonna happen ever. Too bad Logan's not here. Great kickoff. God, it was on both oscillators. I think it was on the daily and the 4-hour. Wow.
I think someone else should take that chuck for Logan.
Yeah, someone take the choke for Logan. I mean, you don't have to. But...
I'll take it.
Up.
I got it.
So yeah, it's a little RSI on the daily, and then kind of a double top at a fib extension. We've seen that before, and it was with Tesla, but it was the 3618, not the 4236. Crazy, man. I mean, like, you're beyond the Andromeda galaxy up here.
Yeah, that's stopping action distribution stuff if I've ever seen it. It's like huge gap down, dude. I pulled up the chart, it was like 12%, and people are just bleeding. Like,
Oh, when it opened at like $40. Nice rally, but volatility is going to be high up here, up and down.
That's distribution.
And no support, really. I mean, that's exactly what it held. It kind of like held this scrubby nothing burger support from November 10th and bounced there. So probably it's going to make it a low high. And then you'll be looking for 29, then a gap fill at 21. Yeah, gross. Y'all asked about it. Y'all talked about it. So there was dreams ruined. Or dreams made, and hopefully they took heed of the 4236 double top with bearish divergence. Pretty decent combination of variables right there that could get you out of harm's way. That's what we always look for. You know, especially if you're in outer space, you want all you got are fib extensions. All you got are confirmation tops. One top, then a second top to confirm that where the first top was, that's pretty much the top. Yeah, we're confirming.
Yeah, you gotta find your swing high, your swing low, and just kind of make your plan as the price moves.
Yeah, once you figure out, a discernible swing high, which is, I think, definitely what you got on Neo up there. Because look where it went. It's already retraced probably from a low to high, like 38%.
Yeah, exactly. And then like on Bitcoin, man, we haven't.
And not even. It's so far away. It's so stupid. I don't even know where to anchor here. I would think the very bottom, but it hadn't even made a 38% retrace. Just letting you know that it's probably not done retracing some, you know? Anyway, sorry. Did everyone get scared on Bitcoin? What happened, man?
Should we buy now on that?
Buy now?
Selling that short.
No, I'm just a happy spectator. Well, I'm a happy speculator. How about that? On Bitcoin.
I've got my long.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
wait.
I'm neutral on BTC right now.
I mean, I'm long-term bullish right on this asset. Whether it, I mean, remember, I don't think it's a matter of if it breaks; it's a matter of when it breaks.
Yeah, agree.
Agreed.
And you're just holding so strong. It's pretty remarkable, the price action.
Yeah, if you look at the inverse BTC monthly chart, it looks like the worst chart ever.
Oh, I'm sure. The log scale.
Yeah, the log scale inverse BTC monthly chart.
Oh my god. It tried so hard already in the beginning of the month and just it's already crapping out.
Wow.
Well, yeah,
By
yeah,
now?
exactly. Look at this, man. It's terrible. I wish you could invert the colors. I don't know. That'd be too confusing. Then you wouldn't know which way is which, maybe. I don't know. Like if you got lost in the invert.
Change your chart settings.
Oh, that's
Too much work. Never mind. Forget I said anything about that. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Don't.
But reality's amazing. God, so good. So it's like you had your little pullback. Is that it there for the month? 18-1?
You
It
don't
might be
expect
now,
it to
macro.
top their wick though. That wick from oh wait, it did. No, it didn't.
What?
The bearish wick after the all-time high, you'd almost expect it to get closer to that, wouldn't you? To back test from 2000.
Not if there's too much
January?
demand.
That's true.
Not why. You guys watch Whale Watch on Twitter. The outflows from exchanges have been insane.
Yeah, into cold storage? Or
It's, you know, that's such a crazy concept to think that like really, even in a few years, like there'll be just so much demand that, I mean, miners might be able to just straight offload them to private, entities, not even go to exchanges, and then think about the retail investor. Like, how can you even get your hands on it if not all Bitcoin are not seeing the exchange?
That's basically what's happening right now.
yeah, I guess so. People are looking ahead, right?
Gotta get your keys.
Big Money
Yeah.
wants the Virgin mined Bitcoin because it's harder to track too.
Yeah, I was hearing something about that. It's like, yeah, if the freshly minted coin goes straight to a fresh wallet, like there's no way to have any KYC on it. And I mean, right now the block reward's 120k per block. I mean, most people aren't mining a full block themselves; they're in pools. But shoot,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
those are
think
way
about
more
it with all
valuable
the-
than older coins.
Way more valuable. Think about all the big money that wants to hide their net worth somewhere. I mean, the Cayman Islands don't exist.
yeah, I was
for-
just thinking the Cayman Islands.
Shout out
It's
Ralph
so
Paul.
beautiful there too, man. It's crazy. Yeah, anyone ever been there before?
It's on the list.
People are
Yeah.
really
I had plans
there.
to travel over, or like I had plans to travel this year. I think a few people did. It's like, well, can't travel to Europe, can't travel to South America, can't do anything.
Cayman
This is
Islands
gonna be it.
cool. Just don't wear shorts with riding a horse on the beach.
Up with another cup, man.
Cup with handle. I mean, it's like literally cup with handle.
Cup within a cup.
No, that's cup and handle. Cup with handle. It's now that, we do that, right? And then we do this. Right? A little bit of.
Is that too
Beautiful.
rising?
You
Mm.
get some urine in there.
Yeah, get a little Irwin coffee there, man. Perfect. Magnifico. Watch, we can do it.
That's the Nike cup with Nike.
That's the definition of saying, "What are you worrying about?"
What are you worried about? It's a cup with handle, man.
That's a good idea.
Wait, let me see if I can make it better.
Hello?
Oh, Bueller? Yeah. Hold on.
The parabolic cup.
The parabolic cup with handle, man. What are you worried about? Crap, that was wrong. Let me, Let's just get doing, man. There we go. Perfect.
Speaking,
Fantastic, right?
I was just about to suggest that. Beautiful.
Make it a little bit bigger. She said.
Yeah, now the inverse of that will look like it's just taking a dump.
Oh yeah, we could do inverse cut with handle man. Oh, the worst. Here's your inverse cut with handle man. Oops, screwed it up. Wait. Oh no.
Anyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Copy that.
Beautiful. So I mean, like, I don't really know what else you can do here about like, what you know, besides it being maybe more visible on the daily, right? Like a larger. If you're on the 4 hour and you're looking at this, I mean, this is so textbook. And guess what the neckline is? The neckline is literally all-time highs from 2017.
Crazy.
how closely it's hugging it does kind of look like buyers absorbing supply.
I'm sure CNBC or look at the same chart, double cup and handle.
Not really hard rejecting off of it.
Nah, this is nuts, man. Like, you just sold off, like, you're barely even moving. It barely even, oh my god, we're down $200. You can't even tell. Like, what? You didn't even move.
B-vol is dumping right now, and when B-vol starts dumping, makes you think that accumulation or reaccumulation's going on.
That's my read, dude. It just snapped up so quick. There was so much buying that came in that if you can even look on the daily chart, it like broke above critical bars from breakouts from like little micro ranges.
What are you talking about?
What's up?
What are you talking about?
Reaccumulation idea. I've been posting charts and like trying to keep people updated on it, but like you kind of got to look at the hourly. You kind of got to put it under a microscope.
Okay.
Dude, so
did it jump across the creek?
Have you seen the Gartley that like was painted after like all the liquidations?
I think I remember that, and someone posted about it too, saying, "Do you want to post it again?" Wait.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Just go to the 60 minute, and then like right after the liquidation event, there's a textbook beautiful Gartley, and dude, that's nuts. Like after a huge like $30-40 million liquidation candle.
Jamal, right here.
I gotta catch up.
This one or the all-time high? Oh, right here.
Yes. Yeah.
It's so small.
Oh wait, no. It's to the right. It's like,
dude,
it was like a couple days ago.
Yeah, like right here, right? This little thing.
Yeah.
This little guy.
The legendary Gartley.
Oh yeah, remember there's one like this way back in the summer, the days of yesteryear. 9200, remember? Right.
That was in the reaccumulation. Was that in the reaccumulation?
Yes. Yes, sir. It was.
Yeah, dude.
Right here, somewhere. I thought it was like three. Yeah, one valley, two, three valleys. This was it right here. No, this was it, right? No. What the? It was the
like
bridge
right
between.
breakout.
I think it was all of this. It was like XA.
No, I'm pretty sure it was in that June pattern. It was when I pinged you. It was like in July.
Oh no, God! I'm thinking about we just further. It's here. It's literally on my chart. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah. The three rising valleys and the beautiful textbook bullish Gartley, and then the jump across the effing creek to boot. Man, that was so amazing. The higher lows, the three local higher lows than the beginning lows, such a good indicator. And then on the third, like on this local low here, you then started showing higher lows consecutively. And it's like, this is it. Like the jump across the creek.
Are you still on the hourly?
Yeah, still on the 60 minute. This is the way we were looking at it. We were looking at this on the 60 minute. You can go back to the streams. Just go whatever my live stream was in July 14th, 15th, 13th, 10th, or whatever. And it's like we're looking at like this beautiful range. Wyckoff
Now, it's actually,
reaccumulation.
if you go to education clips, it's like the very first one that's in there. That was like when you talked about reaccumulation.
Oh, okay, cool. Boom.
Yeah, but the idea, like, so I was like tracking distribution. I was like, there's like this upsloping thing going on. I was like, what's going on? I started drawing trend lines, and I saw this upthrust after distribution. And then we got the shakeout here. You know, it was like the initial move down. It was like 16% or whatever. And then if you draw a little micro range, kind of at the base of the cup, that's basically what a cup with handle is like it's a distribution pattern with an accumulation followed by a reaccumulation. And that's kind of, if you put it under a microscope, that's kind of what I think is going on. So, you know, it's also followed by like a lack of volatility because, you know, composite operators, you know, are accumulating a position. You know, that's what we're seeing. It's pretty low volatility right now. And yeah, we're just at a really high level. So anything could happen, really, anything could happen.
100%. Yeah, game of probabilities, not certainties. That's a very important mindset one should always have when analyzing charts. It's never about it's definitely going. Like, don't listen to anyone that's ever saying that. Like, it's definitely gonna do this. It's arrogant as F, like unironically arrogant, you know. So, but yeah, probability could be elevated. I mean, it's such a bullish trend. Just making these higher lows, just rallying. It's really nice for now until it's not. And it sucks because it's like, hey man, it's really tough for someone who trades value and retraces and 786s to gain reentry, because, you know, like when you get the PCZs of nice bullish harmonics that take a month or two to develop, like you don't get those because they play out and then you're now at new levels and there's not really too much structure, and so all you can do is play the momentum, right? The continuation of the momentum, because like it might take forever to find another great opportunity like we were seeing in late September or early October, and then sometimes in early November. So yeah, so all we can do are play continuation patterns, and this is pretty much a perfect textbook continuation pattern that has not yet been confirmed. It'll be confirmed when we break out 19,891 with resounding price action.
We do have a possibility then of the legendary cup with Gartley merge.
The cup with Gartley? Well, I mean, there was a 60-minute Gartley that was
60 minutes.
Right on.
Yeah, so it's cup with Gartley. But I'm just happy that I can see this potential cup with handle on the 4-hour. You know, always better when that's a thing. You obviously can't see the Gartley on the 4-hour. It's inexistent. So.
Good evening, Mitch.
So
Can you look at
Balapa.
each show when you get a chance? Would this be a valid INVH index?
I don't know, Balapa, dude. I don't know. We'll see. Hecla Mining.
Met that asset last night.
What happened? Oh my god, you want to speak of Gartley bats? There's a Gartley bat on this right now. Wow, Momo ship. This is great. Look at this. Something. It's definitely something I'm seeing. I don't know, you're talking about inverse head and shoulders, but I'm immediately seeing this. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's like a, you know, like an XABCD that reversed. Finally making higher lows. You've been correcting. So nice uptrend. You're in. And maybe this harmonic is what will continue the upside, right? You broke the down slipping resistance. You created the harmonic at it. I like that higher low.
Inverse head and shoulders.
Yeah,
Looks like a tap from back in the day. That was a cipher where it ran up and then came back to fill a gap.
But this is better because of the trend. It's so bullish. Because remember, tap was like in the basement. It was like terrible. Just down at like critical ice lines from like a decade ago. It's just bad. So with this one, they reversed up there at like around the 886. So you think right here, I mean 616, if that's a major resistance since I've looked this before, I mean that'd be the target, right? Yeah, that's the target. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, 555 too, that's another, wow, that's another pretty real one right there. So look, I mean, yeah, obviously, right? I mean, that's where A and C are. But if it was just going to make Fibonacci retraces and you didn't have anything else taken into consideration, I mean, a 50% that's like lined up perfect. That's a major, that's where it's headed next. If it can break that, then probably 616. If it breaks 616, probably 694 or 681, right? So this looks like it might be set up for higher prices, what I'm saying, you know, like it might, you know.
Nice back test of the channel, too.
Yeah, it did on the breakout. Very, very good, yeah. Dang, you're right. Holy crap. That's pretty phenomenal there. So you got yourself up thrust and then a back test. Well, no, I mean, it's like both times you broke out, you know, you were still holding this as support and support. Dang, that's good. So 556, 616, 694, and then if you were feeling dangerous, 748 and 1272. Boom. Right? Bruh. There you go, Byob, man. And we'll spin just because. Why not, man? It's been a good week.
A lot of the precious metal miners charts look exactly like that.
Yeah, and gold kind of in a way looks like it. You know, it's not the same. But this one definitely looks better than gold right now because gold has not broken out of anything. It just bounced off the bottom of the
breakout till the
channel.
vaccine dude now wrecked it. Dumped
Yeah.
like $100 a day.
Yeah, and then it just continued to find the next support. But we kind of had that inclination that might have happened anyway because remember where it was, like the 1800s? It was below 1920. There was no support. It was just hanging out, you know, back testing, and then it had that one more chance. It broke above 1920, then immediately rejected it. And once it fell back below it, it was like, okay, you'll probably run and test the support, you know, 1800 or whatever.
I heard a lot of big players were shorting the price down so they could take the lowest bid on deliveries on futures contracts in the beginning of December.
Well, there you go. You're getting that bounce then. Bounce at the beginning of the month.
Hey Mitch, how about checking out MIK? There was something that came up today. I was like, oh man, I wish I would have caught that. It's a pretty good chart.
Michaels? I think that's,
Yeah,
oh yeah, it's, oof. Wow.
Came up on FinViz today.
Oh my god, I haven't looked at Michaels in
That right
forever.
there.
Oh, inverse head and shoulders connect stuff?
Yeah, dude. I'm
been a long
actually
time.
gonna start. I'm gonna set an alert. Wait for a back test on that because, it's a pretty nice pattern.
You know, it's a nice pattern back in 2017. Right there, that gold,
It is. Yeah.
butterfly. So you're just talking about this right here.
Yeah, just the inverse head and shoulders.
I think Party City, Brad brought this up one time. It was like Party City. I think these are on like the same wavelength or something, you know, maybe the same people buying. Oh my god, look at it in log scale. What the, it looks like New Relic in log scale kind of. That's crazy.
Michael sells really cool fake trees when you're staying at home. You can't go outside.
Yeah, they do. They sell all kinds of weird stuff. Though they do really good framing, but it's just expensive.
Dude, pull that on the weekly on Michaels. Look at that inverse.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, like the ice line broken. There's nothing until we'll see up at 1463 on Michaels almost for sure. You know, like where else is it gonna go? What's going on with Bitcoin, man? What are you doing at 19,300 again? You're supposed to be going to zero. Isn't that the memo? Someone
Zeros.
was it zero? Or was it 1K, 2K hyperwave? So yeah, that's
Yeah, dude, that's
1K.
Well, that's it, man.
Classic accumulation, dude.
What is?
Just on Michael's, dude. Head and shoulders, like, might be time.
Look at this. It's more like.
Look here! Look, listen!
Played the. There it is. 21-22. If the TA is literally respected to the fullest extent of the law.
Thanks.
Oh, good big eggs, man. Got big eggs. And talk about triple top head and shoulders. Gross. That played out like crazy. What if you look at it like this or something stupid? Just from like there to there. And then you do this. Let's measure it. It even went far exceeded the measured move eventually. God, that's disgusting. So yeah, man, very good, very good. What's that? 20% this week. All right, Rudy Poo. Get wrecked, Tech.
Pathetic.
Get wrecked, Growth. Growth can screw itself, kind of. You know, it's. I mean, with the way it's been going.
Yeah, right. Oh, we'll see tomorrow. This market seems to go 3 days one way, and it's like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. It seems to like some things, and then Tuesday, Friday, other things.
Just rotate, just constant rotation.
Just
That's so true.
Just churning.
multiple personalities.
We haven't been doing turnaround Tuesday and whipsaw Wednesday lately.
Yeah, it's wild.
Futures market has been kind of moving price decently, or it was. We kept opening up, and then we're making new highs on red candles. Way to go.
Yeah, the cash market hasn't been pushing things as much as futures has been in the last couple weeks.
When you're a foreign trader trading, you know, the pound or the euro that has such a higher value than the dollar, get into American markets and ride it up, long futures, short the spot or whatever you want to do.
Sorry, trying to make the steam a little bit more realistic.
Some happy little steam.
Yeah.
You got Irwin copies in that cup there?
I don't know, man. Do I? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's there again.
Nice.
That was my last sip, unfortunately. I only have whiskey and water now. Whiskey.
That's
water.
amazing. You found that too, just to like put it up there in the mug.
Huh?
Like you just found that so quick to put it in the mug.
Yeah, I was messing with it earlier. Nice gift. Nice community.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hear Jesus chimes. Capitalize. Says, thanks for teaching me how to fish. I can now eat for life and show others the way. Kangs. Thank you so much.
Bruh.
Capitalize 777 for purchasing the Harmonic Posta 18 by 24 inch, of course.
Oh, we got a new patron too. I don't know if you mentioned
What?
him yet. Dean.
I didn't see that. Oh my god. Well, that was, yeah, it was a little earlier. We went live. I mean, I can do it just for, why not? Hey, Dean, man, I don't know if you're out there listening, but thank you so much, man, for joining the Patreon. I think it's like 2 hours ago. Thank you, dude. Live in the chat. Very cool. So yeah, we're sitting at 582 patrons. Just 18 till the 600 mark again. That is unreal.
What's all-time highs again?
I mean, it's between 650 and 685 or something stupid. It's weird how they register them. Yeah.
Yep.
That was.
Well, 'cause the number we're looking at, it's like it takes away from that number when people end their membership for the month or whatever.
So there could be people that end it early, and it's not like the total for the month. So the most we had total for the month, not counting that because it's hard to gauge that when it doesn't have a. There's no number anywhere that we can find that. Our highest was 722.
What?
That was August, man.
722. We were never at that like concurrently or like at the current level. We're saying how many patrons.
Yeah, I mean by the end of the month, I think we had, or it showed up that we had like 680 or something like that, with all the people that had like either left or whatever.
Oh, dude, the Steam can be the measured move. Hold on. Oh my god, it pretty much. Oh my god, I guess I accidentally made it the measured move. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
You've been making chart art so long, dude. It's just a habit.
It's just
now.
like, oh, we did it, man. Hey, Ollie.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty of the I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the
It's my favorite tip.
That's right, Ollie, man.
Every mountainside let freedom ring. Bless all of you OGs. Pave the way.
Paved the way.
Do you know the way?
We do. And we're going in the right direction every freaking day. Thanks, Ollie, man, for the American contribution. Super American. But get wrecked in a positive way. Thank you, man. Man, great community, best community, dude. I don't know. This is so much overwhelming support. It's humbling as F. It really is. Looks nicer on LTC. Oh, does it, man? It looks better there. I think we know. Just kidding. And actually, does it really? It looks like, at least it was visible. This is almost just like, it's still broken out of that flag, just not that pretty. It is prettier when I do the double curve, you know, it's more chart arty. Like this, but does it even really look as good? And Bitcoin's, if you're using this tool, Bitcoin looks better.
Nike Connect.
Nike, yeah, just do it. Nike.
I don't know if it was today, but recently.
What?
All-time
Oh,
highs.
Nike? Wouldn't equity with fundamental backing
That's a
hit all-time
Nike.
highs?
China's economy is up and running, so
Yeah, dude, no masks in Wuhan, I hear.
shit.
They took us all for a ride. Maybe, who knows?
I don't want to know what a second round of lockdowns in China is going to look like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the first round is pretty effed.
Yeah, totally effed.
What is it?
Pretty much set up a
For manufacturing.
Yeah,
gulag.
Let's lock people in their apartments and then have half the people die inside the
I think everyone in the city of Wuhan, after they found out, they just chained them all together and they were just stuck. They couldn't move.
I remember watching that YouTube video before it got pulled down from China where they're welding doors of apartments shut and people dropping dead in the streets and like unmarked vans pulling up and throwing bodies into vehicles. It was crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah, and the atrocities that they commit against their people. There are no civil liberties over there, so we'll never know censorship, what they've truly done to everyone there.
Well, not to mention the short attention span.
Any chance you could take a gander at Ryan?
I think we have lobbyists trying
What's
to
up, Jason,
make
dude?
it
Thank you, man. Yeah, we'll look at
still legal to get goods from basically slave labor.
Real quick,
Global is a map.
just real quick, we can get back to the talk. Look at the total.
We just needed Edward Snowchen to
Yeah, right, dude.
to drop all the videos.
Yep, or whatever, Chinese James O'Keefe or something.
Is that even James O'Keefe? Who's the one that became a girl?
No. James O'Keefe is the guy
One of the
who's
ones
like.
that released all
You're
the-
thinking of Bradley Manning, yeah.
Yeah, Bradley Manning.
Chelsea.
I don't know what his new name or her new name is.
Chelsea.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So just wanted to say real quick about total market cap. There's no resistance. It broke out. Well, actually, technically, depending, I don't know. This isn't even really a breakout. I mean, like last week, the real breakout I think was 2 weeks ago. But now you're just look, man. On the weekly, there's just nothing there. I mean, 692 billion is the next real resistance if we're talking about our traders settled up. Like if you were to close here, it'd be the it'd be the third highest level of all time for the total crypto market cap. That is very profound. That's a huge deal. And it was just like, 2 weeks in history. One where it closed at 692 billion, and then the next week when it reversed and closed at 625. Wow. No big deal though. None of my business.
Yeah, that chart's probably not even real.
Yeah, dude. It's all fake news.
Yeah, totally.
What's up, Alex, man? Thank you, dude, for the 2. Ren.
Just lines, dude.
Yeah, dude.
2 lines.
Wow.
What's going on, Patreon?
What's up?
Hey.
What's up?
Dude, Ren is so nice. I mean, maybe not, but it looks
Dude,
pretty
looks like
okay.
Kinda looks like
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Except it's not making the higher high from November 24th like Link did. It's just making it's a little bit more tame. I do just love the consecutive higher lows. Like, it's almost like you can see 3 visible higher lows now, right?
I thought the chart looked pretty alright. I picked some up the other day.
Yeah, here. I mean, oh, what? Sorry, wrong chart. My bad. Look at this. I mean, that's super real, right there. I mean, if Bitcoin actually does its thing, man, this thing's gonna probably go and test 57 cents again. If Bitcoin really holds on and does things, and so you just got. It looks like there is opportunity on certain assets. What I really like, I remember we talked about it last time we looked at it, was how back August 2019 it was back tested as support September 24th, and then the higher low, and now another higher low. So it's almost like there's just a sell wall around 39.40 cents, and you break that, you're going straight up to 57 cents. It's so easy. This chart is the easiest chart. It looks actually really phenomenal, man. I don't know. Again, none of my business, man. Okay.
Yeah, Ren's pretty cool, man. They're so the idea with that is to take, what is it, coins or things that are not Ethereum, and then bring them onto the Ethereum blockchain or something. So it's basically a lumping coin, I think. That's pretty cool. Because right now on these decentralized exchanges, you can only really trade things that are on Ethereum. So you can really only trade Ethereum coins. But I think with the point or the idea with Ren is to bring things that are not Ethereum onto those exchanges and be able to swap for whatever. Let's say a Tether coin or whatever.
Yeah,
that's
I thought
really
the paper on Ren was pretty.
Dude, Ren's nuts. I mean, if Bitcoin actually shocks the world and breaks its all-time highs, yeah, forget about it. Ren will eventually moon like crazy. I mean, you're talking 57 cents, but very well in time could see 72 cents, which is the 1272. So, I mean, it's at 37 cents right now. So, it's not like an XRP. It's not like a Litecoin. It's not like an Ethereum. These assets that have been outperforming like crazy. This is one where, I mean, I'm just saying what the chart looks like. I don't care. I'm not talking about the market cap. I'm not talking about a project. I'm just talking about what the psychology of the buyers are doing on this chart right now. It looks absolutely phenomenal. So, and yeah, of course it could fail. That's always a possibility. But I mean, this is textbook accumulation. So. Wow, I'm super hype about the way this looks. Damn, man. Might have a dream about it tonight.
Dream tendies.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, you just gotta be like, oh, will Bitcoin do it? You should remember, we did do an analysis on Bitcoin in the day stream, like what the price action did when it like broke all-time highs. You remember? Does anyone remember what it did? I'm not sure where I have this. I think on the other screen. Might still have it all up. Give me a sec. Yes, I still have it. All right, let's go back to it. Just for people that weren't here, didn't see it. Man, I think today was a really educational stream. I think there's a lot of stuff I just kind of like zoned in and talked about. So you should rewatch if you didn't. Okay, 1173 all-time highs, December 2013. Right, look what happened on January 2017. All right, like we're talking, what, like 3 years later or something? Many years later, you test it and you just get destroyed, but you still make a higher low than the previous low, and then you rally again, you up thrust, and then you dump. But something amazing happens here. Or like if we were back here, man, looking at this chart, we'd be like, oh my God, look what's happening. Crazy, discernible, hidden bullish divergence from one low to a higher low. All this above the 200-day moving average. And pending price action continuation to the upside. Look what happened when you rebroke out, man. It was bedlam. It was insane. You appreciated in value from the breakout to the highest high. 150% in 2 months. 150% in 2 months. You know what Bitcoin did the last 2 months? It appreciated in value 87%. So if you don't think Bitcoin can go any higher, well, historically it has. As you can see right here on this chart.
Bruh.
That's insane.
Were you guys trading it back then?
No. Not me. I was not really in crypto in early 2017.
I remember hearing Max Kaiser talk about Bitcoin like a decade ago.
Who's that?
Just a talk show host. He was featured on some conspiracy type shows and stuff every once in a while. I remember hearing him talking about it. And I never really paid attention to it till about what was it, the summer of 2018, 2019? Yeah, 2019.
2019 or 14K.
He used to work on traditional exchange, like Wall Street type company. I forget which one it was.
He was a big options trader and stuff back in the day.
I used to trade. I just gotten back in. I just gotten into Bitcoin back then. In that last run, I got in at April of 2017. I posted some of my first Bitcoin buys on the Patreon chat the other night. It's like $1,100.
I can't imagine trying to trade that uptrend. I think I saw there's like 7 or 8 or 9, like 35% pullbacks the whole way up.
Yeah, it's I mean that's something I don't think we've really had on this run, right? I don't think
you couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't really trade those. Those were insanely fast. The alts were. I was trading the alts.
Yeah,
but
I
if you
didn't actually trade Bitcoin.
STR now called XLM.
Yep, XLM.
Those are
XRP, Verge, Neo.
STR Whale.
XRP.
Yeah.
XRP, which is now Nano. I bought that at 9 cents. It hit $11 and then $30.
Well, look, man, I don't know. Like, if you think about it, it's kind of crazy here. Of course, like, you may not get in perfectly, but just look what happened. You know, after that 154% appreciation value, it pulled back 50% probably from the previous low, and then rallied again, and then broke the resistance, and then what did it do? It sold off and made like a 50% retrace from the previous low to high.
I think I did add it like the 3,000 area. It just did the previous high, come back to test it. That's how I always start. I started trading.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that.
That was my first buy after the original.
Yeah, that once it broke, it actually only tested it once.
Yeah, one test, but then, hey, you know what it did? It's like it tested it perfectly and showed hidden bullish divergence on the oscillators on the daily. And so, like, you could have been around here, like at these levels, and be like, dang, man, that you're losing. That's real. I mean, that's real, like, hidden bullish divergence going on after back testing what was once resistance as support, confirming to market participants that it is not a resistance, it is now support. And then you went again. It's pretty. Then that was it, dude. There, jeez. We haven't done anything like 2017.
That was the last point of supply right there.
Yeah, because I guess that would have been a double bottom if it traded more than once.
Yeah, you'd have been lucky. And so, like, if we break the resistance we're at now, man, yeah.
Off to the races, dude. 64,000 is so much in reach if you break and hold above, 20K per ship week. I think 1 or 2 weeks, I think you're almost guaranteed to see some insane price discovery.
Well, the whole thing is
you need the money to get there, and that's the question. It's like, are these institutional purchases enough? Are the on-ramps there? We don't know. Like, we've never been here, so.
The line of the gigantic channel we're in, so what, 24? So.
Yeah, 24s, 24 or 5, something like that. Moving target, of course.
I hear what you're saying about the on-ramps, but I almost would argue that because there's probably, I think we were looking at some of those class node charts, right? And like the amount of actual Bitcoin available on these exchanges is arguably less than it was back then. Yeah, the price is more. However, there's definitely 3 to 5 times more on-ramps, and especially with like, we've been talking about not Grayscale, but PayPal and Cash App. Before it was only Coinbase, and that shit used to drop. Gemini and some other ones, but when it would run, you like literally could not sign on. Like, it was pretty terrible.
Definitely looks like there's more on the exchanges now.
There's more on exchanges?
Well, that glass right now.
Yeah, okay. So comparable to back then, yes, there is more. There's been a drop in the last year, but yeah.
Yeah, the drop is longer and deeper, but overall, there's more total on exchanges.
Interesting though. They're saying
I think there's 2 to 3 million in circulating supply. Sorry.
Didn't mean to cut over you. That chart was actually interesting. I didn't notice the first time, or maybe when I looked at it, it didn't show that whole drop thing in percentage-wise. But it almost looks like the drop in 2017, that 11% drop in supply, then all of a sudden ushered in a true supply crunch starting early January 2017.
You could buy it on mom's credit card. Freaking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, back in 2017 or before that. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, you could do that and you got the rewards points. I would do that a little bit.
And all the YouTubers.
Yeah, then I got rid of it.
Institutions are coming with futures. They're coming.
And people got wrecked because they went the opposite.
It was my birthday. Oh yeah, and
that was the top, wasn't it? Like
Bitcoin hedge the day it opened. Yeah, December 17th.
What? That's the definition of wrecked right there.
Well, they didn't understand what.
OMG! Oh my god! Look at OMG, y'all.
What was going on?
Oh my god! Look at this.
Dude, pump and dump, bro.
15% up right now. What?
Yeah.
But dude, this is like, that's a good sign. I think it's like, you get stupid stuff going on, like, random coins. Like last night, like someone requested DIA, not Dow Jones Industrial ETF. We're talking just some S coin and
that
DIA.
Was earlier today.
What's going on with S
cipher.
coins being tickers that I know.
Oh, I know. It's so
I'm gonna look
stupid.
up
Just doing it to
down,
confuse
find
me.
some S coin.
Well, OMG's
more
OMG's like-
popular than Apple on the searches. What's that?
Look how OMG breaks where it's testing. It can't though. It's like pulling back pretty hard. That's ridiculous. But better breaks 448. It's going to do exactly what it did before, and it's going to run straight up probably to like 530 or at least 520 again. Yeah, higher lows. Really nice higher lows here. Consecutive higher lows, and this is all after. Dude, this is like Shroud 2017 stuff, man.
15% in like 5 minutes.
Exact same thing. I was
Random pump and dumps, dude. It's
Well, it's
S
just
coin
like-
whack-a-mole,
It's
dude.
like huge moves up and then dump
what'll be the
higher
next
low.
coin?
Yeah, new cipher ran up 100%.
Yeah, this is probably like a terrible idea, but I always wonder what would happen if you bought every single like crypto there was,
people used to do that. They would
and like
go
your
on
portfolio would just probably
CoinMarketCap.
explode or die.
They had a chart where somebody put like what was it, $1,000 into the top 20, and
Oh god.
they
Yeah,
lost like
strange.
90% of their value or something.
Yeah, they did because they were doing it during the bubble time, right?
Well, plus I'm sure you have to leave out Bitcoin because I'm sure that's a whole nother idea.
Coinbase has that ETF thing where you can. I have to look up the performance of it.
Is there something special about this new cipher that just hit Coinbase, or is it just it's new on Coinbase?
New on Coinbase. That's
Fine.
it. That's it. The site would have. It's almost like part and parcel of when you get inducted into Coinbase, you pump for a few days and then you're done for like 6 months or something stupid.
God, he used to go nuts on the news.
Remember Bitcoin Cash when it got listed?
Dude,
Yeah,
That was
Well,
insane.
that was a brilliant marketing move.
$8,000 or something.
Forced the, and you couldn't sell.
Oh
It
yeah,
was-
yeah.
Frozen, it was locked up.
Oh yeah. Remember they did an internal audit on themselves. They're like,
What's that?
there was like really funny business stuff going on, and like Coinbase did like an internal investigation. Like we found out there was no.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
After all that,
Didn't they
it's like,
didn't they lose a bunch of wallets or something?
I don't know.
Lost a bunch of Bitcoin or something?
People just couldn't trade it at like in the first hour or something like that.
Yeah, watching it on Binance like crash.
Well, I think
Dude,
Coinbase is the only platform, maybe one other one that has that cipher one. So I don't know if it's like new. I know nothing about the project, but there's not a lot of exchanges that seem to have it.
I think with Coinbase, if you want to get listed, you have to play ball with them. It's a big corporation, right? And yeah,
Yeah, they have their
Operation
T's,
Connect.
T's crossed and their I's dotted. They're squared away. So you'd rather have it on Coinbase and then some Binance and stuff like that new. That might help it.
yeah.
I don't know.
definitely.
I don't. That's my logical thinking of something that's totally illogical. So
Yeah, I just see all
no
these
idea.
like sort of like new coins getting listed, and they're pretty centralized and stuff. I don't know anything really about it.
I'm
but-
filing an ICCCPO for Tittycoin to come back. Investors are
Okay.
welcome.
That sounds perfect.
I'll pay real dividends. I'll file real 10Ks. I get real earnings reports. Just come on here drunk. We only lost $80 this quarter. We had 7 million in revenues, but
You're a pioneer,
2
Jeff.
million gambling.
You're a pioneer.
Dude, then we live in tax-free haven tittycone shaped houses.
Be amazing.
The British
My,
Virgin Island. Oh,
We could even maybe do just something up in Puerto Rico. Like I don't know if there's any little islands off Puerto Rico, but it's only 3%.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Yeah, Cuba, dude. Let's do Cuba.
My cousin was just in town. She lives in Puerto Rico, and unfortunately, my aunt passed away, her mom, and I said, with your inheritance, you need to start thinking about investing. So I set up a Coinbase account for her. So I want to teach her some things. Make her be
Coinbase?
smart about it.
Yeah, it's so like, I don't know, just Coinbase is so expensive and so it's like thievery.
Fees will eat you
Yeah,
alive.
Yeah, it's so
There's no
bad.
trading.
No, it's
Dude,
just
that's
like,
once, like the whole. Anytime Bitcoin like booms for a day or pumps, dude, I always hear them crashing for like a little bit.
oh, their site, yeah. Like, well, it's an exchange. It has an infrastructure and still it's improved, I'm sure, marginally, but not much because it does have issues.
The trick with Coinbase is you just have to have it open, and then when you show up in the morning, you have to hit refresh. Make sure you're still in it so that you're not left out. If you try to get back in it when things are going on, then you're locked out.
Yeah, because it doesn't log you out. It just kind of like, I mean, at least mine anyways, it like kind of stays logged in for a time.
Yeah, it's just open.
Yeah, you could open her a Coinbase Pro. I don't know why that would be much difference, instead of Coinbase.
Coinbase Pro.
It's a little bit better.
That's what I'm talking about is Coinbase Pro.
Oh yeah, Coinbase Pro is way better.
Yeah, but you do have to keep it open and refreshed and get it moving again. It seems like they have an algo that if you're offline for a while, they're just not sending you information anymore.
We definitely said no trading on Coinbase. Any trading that would be done would be on Coinbase Pro.
Oh man, Bitcoin's coming back from the dead. People panicking.
Kind of rounding out right now.
Just while we're on the
Look at Monero.
Coinbase subject, I thought it was interesting. I signed up for a margin within 10 minutes of them sending that out, and they gave me a little tiny bit. And I basically was using it the whole time that it was allowed, and they didn't charge me a single penny of interest on any of it the whole time. So I don't know if there was like some regulatory stuff that they were dealing with and they're not allowed to charge interest, and now they're getting rid of it altogether. But I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, they didn't want to deal with the the CFTC. They learned that they had to like actually have deliverables on those futures contracts, or they had to have like some deliverables that they didn't actually want to execute. I read like one article a week ago about it.
Yeah, I did too. I was actually surprised that was even happening because I hadn't heard about it before.
Man, futures are dead. It's like, are futures even open right now? Like, yeah, they're open. You sure? Look at the NASDAQ futures. Yeah, it's just like, what?
Didn't it hit all-time highs again, or the SPY hit all-time highs again?
Yeah, NASDAQ did, yeah. For sure. The Qs did technically, too.
I'm outside right now, but when I come back inside, I want to take a look at Kirkland, man. Some guy from work had just, he knows I trade a lot, and he had hit me up back, I guess a few months ago. I think I looked at the chart and it was like sitting there at $8, and I was like, I was too busy to give him an answer on it, and I just looked at it the other day and I was like, oh shit, I should have got some too.
Dude, you want to talk about cup with handle? Oh my god.
Dude, big boom.
Big boom.
Yeah, 20% today. It was up like 30% or 35% at one point. It filled the gap.
Yeah, that one's insane.
Dude, it's pretty incredible stuff.
Can anyone confirm my voice?
Confirm.
Yeah, man.
Confirm.
That's like Karen stock that Matthew gave me like 3 weeks ago, I think. Kirkland, right?
Look at this, man. It's ridiculous.
Kirk, dude.
It's like, what is that?
Oh.
That's cup with handle. Like another one. Oh, it's terrible. It got destroyed. No, it's really nice, man. I mean, you could say ascending triangle too, but it's really just the action of the momentum shifted once, it shifted twice. It was pretty nice, man. So what's the measured move on
It was a dragon.
It was a
I
dragon?
think it was a dragon. Yeah, back there in that initial impulse up and then the correction.
Oh yeah, it's the dragon. Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I found it, dude. I was like, I just like one night I like to do is I'll open up trading view and I'll just start punching in like random letters, find tickers, and I found that and I was like, oh my god, look at this thing.
There you go. There's a measured move. $20.83. Boom.
Gap fill from 2015, dude. It was nuts.
Beautiful.
Costco Connect.
But yo, Mitch, I was watching. Was it like a Christmas stream from last year?
Spaceship.
Yeah, dude, the spaceship stream. And you had brought up somebody tipped for TCS. It's the container store. And then I like pulled the chart up, and I was like, "Whoa, it's a continuation play, but it's kind of like a scuffed flag." I don't know if we want to check that out, but
yeah, what is this?
The container store.
Oh yeah. I think I saw that in the. Hold on a sec. I want to do something kind of funny. I want to be funny, dude. I guess. I don't know if I can do it though. We'll see. Oh yeah, I can do this, man. It's not very good though, because it's not really like real steam. It just looks like smoke. But make enough of them though. Oh my god.
What are you gonna surprise us with it? You can't
Dude,
tell
oh my
us.
god. Dude, we got real steam coming out of this coffee mug, man. Bruh. It's perfect.
Actually, they're little tornadoes.
Little tornado. That's how hot the coffee is, dude. It's crazy. Now, if it just keeps going sideways like this, keeps making these higher lows, it's just gonna pop.
Hey, Mitch, do you think Ethereum is also working on a cup and handle?
Yeah, kind of ish. It's just doing what Bitcoin's doing. Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin.
What do you call them again?
What is it?
Like Ethereum, Litecoin, BCH.
Oh, the blebs?
Yeah, all like
BLEB.
I mean, not really BCH, but
no, it's different. I mean, cup with handle. Yeah, you could do it here too. It's weird though. There is like bearish divergence here, but it's just it doesn't matter if it's showing bearish divergence. What do you think? It's going to crash and dump and reverse to the downside while Bitcoin's having a party to the upside? It's no way. It's going to go up. It's going to do the same thing. Yeah, here you go. Here's your cup with handle, man. Oh, there, Coolio.
it's a Bitcoin.
That's a cup with handle.
Oh yeah, I see that.
It's a gentleman's
Got
handle.
a little impulse up and then a little back test.
What's a little mini me? Was it like this? Something stupid. It's about to pop. Just kidding. But all I have to do is turn the smoke back on, right?
Irwin coffee, man. The Ethereum coffee.
We do that too. There you go. Perfect. You got them everywhere, man. Love it, dude. So I mean, you got targets on all of them. 139 on Litecoin, 24K plus on Bitcoin, and then Ethereum. If there you go, 50% retrace from your 1420 all-time high.
Is that a joint?
Which is 760, but you're talking 771. 100% measure move of this. There you go, man. So, like, there's just not much you can do. Remember, it's it's not September anymore. It's not October or early November. There used to be really nice value trades on a lot of assets, and there are some like the major S coins like Ren. Holy crap! It's showing accumulation. It's not like really high up, making higher highs like all these other ones did. You know, like those trades played out. There are some that exist on this market that are looking at like ZRX is. Duh, that's the one.
Community for all the knowledge shared.
Hold on.
Can we take a look at GDXJ? Looks like it
Xerox
broke
and
out of a range it had been in since
XTZ
2015.
have the same.
Sure, David, man. Sure. Should I even spin? Is there even a point? Nope. There's no point because it lands not on chug ever. So get destroyed.
Don't get cocky, kid. That was pretty close.
That
It was
chuck was close.
It was close, but hilariously, it didn't land on it. So yeah,
It's a ridiculous failure.
pathetic attempt. Just kidding. So what are we doing here on GDXJ? It's just like gold miners. Of course it is. It's like we just looked at it, didn't we? We just looked at this thing.
Gold miner, GDXJ is a non-global. Even though somehow
I can barely hear you.
Australian gold. I'm talking into a mic that's nowhere near my face. GDX is North American gold miners. GDXJ is non-North American. Should be similar price action though.
Yeah, look at this. It's pretty intense, man. Pretty intense right here. So you're up against a resistance. You got to break.
Where am I? You're still on Ethereum. Oh, I'm
smoke is
rewinded.
Oh, sorry about the smoke. My bad, dude.
You should be playing video game music.
Is that a joint?
Trying to get the smoke to match where the fire is.
Yeah.
The J is the juniors, small cap miners.
Well, dude, on this one, get back above 52.45, then you break the supply line, you could be off. It's just impulse up. This is a pause in your trend. Your trend is bullish-ish, I guess, and it's just yeah, you break 52.45, 55.85, then eventually maybe you go to run a test $65 again, $66. There you go, man. That's it. It looks like a big old bull flag of some sort. I mean, maybe big bull flag, downsloping consolidation, you know, whatever. It's not bearish, really, right? Anyway, it's a pretty good set. Music. Bueller, hello?
Bueller.
Have you guys looked at the VIX? It's like the same level that it was when the whole entire market dipped in September.
Yeah, just sitting there, like 24 or something, right?
Yeah, it's down like 21 now.
21, yeah.
Pretty scary.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've been watching the VIX like a hawk.
So
yes,
crazy.
your volume's really low.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all coupled with handling, man. So we got ourselves a freaking barista shop going on in the crypto market. Hopefully, right? You'd think.
Yeah, Jeff, I was watching the
VIX hitting historical lows. VVIX, yeah, VVIX went up, I think.
A little bit, dude. But
Recent ranges of those, not historical time.
I think I pinged you, dude. I was like freaking out a little bit. Not really, but it's showing bullish divergence.
To make a break point, I bought down in this area. I bought the volatility every time it's got in this area. And so if it fails, I'm fine with it. Played out 3 times.
I was looking on the 4-hour, and there's kind of this down-sloping trend line on the BBIX. And it was showing some bullish divergence. It's like a multiple oscillators. And it's like, oh my god, what's about to happen? But like, you have the S&P breaking all-time highs. Like, I'm looking at other volatility indicators, nothing's really going on. It's kind of calm right now. I don't have to look at the macro.
Yeah, that's the weird part. They're not fall. That's what brought me to cryptos. 2017 freaking 11 VIX.
Yeah.
Holy moly, man.
It ranged from 11 to 9. 11.5 to 9 for a bit there most of
Oh, that was brutal for an options guy.
Yeah,
2016 was lit. And then 2017, and Trump got elected. It was just done. VIX got decapitated, and everyone was long the leverage inverse volatility. It went from $5 to $800 in 5 months. February 5th, they got destroyed. And that ETF blew up.
Think we're gonna see that gap fill at 18.
What's that?
Oh, there's that gap fill down there at 18.5 from the Corona breakout.
On this VIX, right? Or no?
Yeah.
20's like a
Yeah, it's like 19.
important level.
Yeah, it's actually the two. So I thought it was the lows, but it's actually the 236 retracement from the swing high up from what is it? 2018, the beginning down to that low.
Look at LBS 1 if you get a chance.
Lumber, dude.
Or just LBS?
Yeah, I'm longing it already.
Let's go, Jeff.
Why's LBS not showing?
LBS lumber futures.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, dude,
it normally just always showed up. I typed in LBS. It's not. What happened?
The exclamation point.
Nah, it should generate. It used to always generate immediately. It was like the first thing.
LBS is the second one down. Random length lumber futures.
Oh, my bad. Jeez, dude, crazy. Random. I'm like skimmed right through it. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You're gonna get delivery on some lumber, bro.
You know where that's going, dude.
Oh, dude.
No. Yeah. That's like a forest worth of lumber.
It's nuts.
It's 500 tons of lumber per contract.
Yeah, it's price per 1,000, and yeah, so it's a 1,000.
It's a lot of freaking lumber.
What? 1,000.
Yeah, look where you bought. You bought at some support resistance from way back yesteryear or something. Where was it? Oh, right here from 1996. Oh, yeah.
It's like
Look at that. 1993, 1993, 1996. That's where it reversed at. And that's been here. Like, I haven't touched this chart. And look, yeah, now you're breaking out 660. I mean, your target, dude, I mean, you can Fibonacci it, right? Be safe, but my God, a gap feels like 933. Yeah. That's ridiculous. But you're breaking back out of the major resistance that was like all-time highs at one point. So that's huge. I mean, that's insane. That's a big breakout on lumber. Yep. Yeah, copper broke out too, as someone mentioned in the stream chat.
Commodities are on fire right now.
Yeah.
Soybeans are on a tear too.
Oh yeah, they've been on a tear, right? They've been unstoppable soybeans.
I understand why silvers and gold are, I mean, I guess because they've been more pumped recently, and now these other commodities are going up.
Yeah, they kind of already played out. They're kind of just chilling out for a second.
A lot of the food commodities and a lot of these things, there hasn't been, there hasn't been a lot of import-export going on. So you have high demand, and you have, they're selling their stockpiles for a preset price or a future settlement. We trade it.
Right,
Don't forget to close close your futures position.
So wait, how do you deal with that though, Jeff? Trading those lumber futures if you don't want lumber showing up at your house. You just gotta close.
You just close out. Yeah. Oil's the one that screws people up. because the contract closes a month before the actual
Oh shoot.
technical expiration of the thing. So yeah, that's that one gets people pretty good.
There was tons of people getting wrecked in oil futures when the delivery came up when it hit negative $40.
Yeah, there was they were paying the Permian Basin to pump oil back into the ground.
Yeah, I work in the oil and gas sector, and we were all watching the chart that day at work, and we were just like staring and like, just it was such a surreal moment. It was crazy.
China was the tricky one. They're commodities traders, and it was sitting at like 420. Wasn't it, Mitch? You had a stream on it.
What was
it? It won't break crude oil futures, CL1. It wouldn't break 420. It was just sitting there.
It was a psychological support.
and then
when it broke it was over, man.
China dumped it. China's the one that dumped the futures contract.
Is that a joint?
And tried to pick it back up, but people were waiting on it. So because there's no on futures contracts, there's no insider trading, there's no market manipulation, none of that applies. So they dumped it harder on China, and China ended up buying it at -3.
And then it expired, didn't it? Worthless, and then it just gapped up or something?
They sold at -3, bought back at -17.
It didn't go much further than that, right?
They paid for it. They paid for it on expiration. Well, as soon as the next day, as soon as the contract ends,
boom,
it resets.
Yeah, so like normal spot price at that time. Yeah.
Yes. So there's always a month behind it trading, and so that month automatically jumps up to the current one. That's why it's called continuous contract.
Okay.
In front. So yeah, they automatically reset.
There's only the current one and then the next one. There's not multiple.
You can look at them. Yeah, there's most the popular ones are the quarterly contracts. It's like F, H, Q, and Z. But that's like March, June, September, and December. But if you're looking at trying to do TA on a chart,
I just did DH, DX, and then H, and that's giving me March 2021.
Yeah, so that's a big quarterly one. So that's a big futures contract.
Let us not forget about Stick.
Stick, dude, that was so funny.
It's crazy, dude.
I didn't actually look where to get this thing. Polonics.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I should just go on there and give him my information. I mean, I have no reason why not to, but sometimes these exchanges where like I used to use them all the time, and then now they just like want all this information. Just like, I don't know. I just didn't really trust Polonics, but I have a couple $100.
Polonics is sus, dude. They're sus.
Yeah, I know. Which I think I already gave them my information once. I think that's my issue. Is like I already gave you all this stuff, and now you're asking for it again, and I'm just like, is it worth it for a few $100? But let me see where else I can get the stake stuff at. Oh, Uniswap.
If you learn like look into what they did with DGB, never again Polonics.
Yeah,
that's my personal opinion.
That's where I used to trade DGB, but I also, and then I used a good amount of Bittrex too, and they had Verge and Redcoin, man, Redcoin popped hard. I was just trading against Bitcoin at the time, so like you guys were talking about, so it was trading in sats, so buy it like 10 sats and sell it at 100 sat. You know, you get 10 times your Bitcoin. But I don't
Hey Jeff,
crazy times.
Yeah, I was checking out lumber futures, man. There's a weekly 3-line strike, dude. That's pretty nuts. On a breakout, it was like a back test of the 92 highs.
So it's engulfing its previous 3 weeks on one
candle?
candle?
That was on the 92. It was like on the 92 back test. There was a 3-line strike on that back test. So to me, that is confirmation of potential like structural breakout from like two decades old. And I work in forestry. That's huge to me. That's like,
dude, there's
life-changing.
no insider trading on futures. You work in forestry. Let's start posting some
Think about it,
forestry numbers in Patreon chat. We're clear, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Dude, several
That's the
guys
thing,
made billions trading the S&P minis right before Trump was about to make an announcement on those Fridays after the close. They'd buy 500 million in contracts 5 minutes before the close.
Jesus.
Trump would make an announcement that we're nixing the tariffs on China.
Yeah, dude. So I don't have a great handle on supply and demand in lumber, but what I can tell you is that people are buying. And people have been buying.
Just tell me what
It's home building right
people
now.
are trading, or what the price is. If price is going up, that's I like to hear that.
Yeah, I
If
can
you-
see.
it's
I just look at
supply
the chart,
short.
dude. I look at the
Supply
weekly
short,
chart.
price going up.
I see this like bullish
That's what I wanna
rectangle
know.
on the weekly, and I see a back test with a 3-line strike, and I'm like, dude, oh my god, what? That's nuts. That's like insane to me because it's been range bound for decades, and that's to me. I mean, commodities. I'm kind of new. I'm a new guy to trading, but to me, just from what I know, that's pretty bullish for like the long term.
Yeah, with what the dollar is doing, you would think commodities would definitely get a little lift from that.
That's pretty crazy. On the weekly for that lumber, you have hidden bullish divergence like crazy on the momentum.
Most countries are going to be doing infrastructure spending next year too. So, and before all that, you want.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of cities and roads and all sorts of stuff has gone to S right now. We're having fires again in California.
Yeah, the fires. That's the other thing. Like, you have not
Holy
just
moly.
California, all over the West, and a lot of lumber areas are having issues. So they're going to be less lumber available.
Oh, there's a shortage on shipping boats.
Yeah,
I don't know,
logistics too. A lot of things are happening.
They use lumber and boats. Yeah. I mean, yeah, new home building. Menard Beach Horse.
Yeah, lowest supply ever.
Nuts.
Lowest supply of existing homes that exist, so it makes sense naturally if more people are going out of cities and stuff,
Yeah. There's more like purchases of brand new built homes or
Yeah, and driver of that is like
Recognized.
historically low sustained interest rates, which you think
could have
would
got
create
interest
a
rates
bubble.
a little bit lower a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that could happen?
I just replaced all my appliances because I got a 0% deal, like 2-year 0% deal. So I just went ahead and
Yeah, interest rates are
all my-
great. Banks aren't lending though. They're pretty tight. So
I got pre-approved for a mortgage today.
yeah,
Another
they'll
one.
give you mortgages. They can flip them, like credit cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Financing for smaller stuff is
Interesting.
a lot of these
So-
companies. They have liabilities that they don't know the future of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
People are just gonna file
Lots of businesses are
BK on
questionable,
their
yeah.
credit cards, their business loans.
Hey,
also
Xerox moving, yeah.
I also got a 5-year 0% deal on a Geoturn Kubota.
What's that?
Oh, that's cool, dude.
It's a tractor.
Yeah.
Get yourself an orgy.
Yeah.
Did you get a riding lawnmower or
Yeah.
like a tractor?
It's a riding lawnmower. Zero turn.
Oh, cool, man.
I was
Yeah.
trying to use those things. They're pretty fun. But I'd get I want to get like a tractor, like to dig some holes and make some stuff.
Yeah,
Get
front end
yourself
loader.
Get yourself in.
Yeah.
My grandpa and I used to use that to dig water line.
I had a backhoe in Texas.
Awesome.
There, yeah.
So cool, yeah.
You can
I
get
love
combo ones
Love
and
the,
stuff.
love the Kubota.
Check out Yanmar. They make pretty nice stuff.
Have y'all looked at platinum? I saw something about there being a big supply crunch.
Yeah, we've looked at it recently.
CNBC
doing
was
well, I
talking about it the other day.
Over
Also-
1,000 now.
Yep, it's right at the resistance. Exactly at the resistance. It jumped across a creek. And it's just at a critical area. January 2020. You go back to January 2018. You go back to March 2017. You go back to October 2015. There you go. There's a little price action here.
Go back to when I bought my ring. Fuck.
Right. So you think
Was it back there, Jeff?
if you ever break this, man, my God, if you ever break this.
2015. So I
Oh,
paid
not too bad.
2014 prices.
Platinum?
It was way higher before. It was like 1,800. What's the max up there?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, I knew some buddies that were.
Dude, rhodium went nuts this year, I'm pretty sure.
$20,000 wedding bands. I'm like, you gotta be effing kidding me.
Palladium dumped like $200 today.
That thing went on like an insane run.
Yeah, people at my work are like real into. Some of the older guys are into, you know, precious metals and rock finding and mineral hunting and stuff.
Jesus
And,
Christ, they're minerals, Marie. Sorry. Breaking Bad.
I was like, what did...
Anyway, sorry. Because she always calls them rocks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you get like a
I
huge
know,
shipment.
Oh yeah, I do remember that shit.
I'm on my second.
It's been so long since I watched that show, so I didn't catch it. Now that you say it,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
dude.
the wife always just
Best show
get
ever.
so mad.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's time to rewatch that series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could really go for it again.
It's been a minute.
Well, it's like, yeah, I'll normally once a year I'll binge it, and while I'm putting up Christmas decorations and stuff, it's fun little routine.
Yeah. I feel like you always have to have those shows that you play in the background when you're doing shit. It's either that or The Office.
Yeah, I think I've played out The Office too many times. I can't do it anymore. I did it. I've done it too many countless times. Oh my God.
No, Mitch, you should try the original Office from England. It's,
Oh God.
amazing, dude.
Really? I never liked it as much.
I think a lot of people have that opinion.
Same.
Read. Anyway, Xerox, you were warned.
It
You
is the
destroyed.
classic,
I swear, if you show up and you're like, "Oh my God, what shit about Xerox now?" While we're at 73 cents or something, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna literally flip my table over, destroy my entire battle station in anger and rage because you asked that question.
So
How much are
XTZ's chart is its twin. It lines up almost perfectly.
Yeah, the problem with this one, it doesn't have near as much argument looking left as Xerox is like that's it, man. That's my wow, my God. Xerox technically it's better than XTZ's though. It's holding above its own respective high from July and May of this year. That's it though. I don't know. There might be more data somewhere else, but that's a lot of data. This goes back to like 2018. So yeah, it's holding this. As long as its Tezos stays above 230 long enough, eventually it will find its way to 313. It really will. Yup. That's it. So a very easy way to manage your risk on this one. So yeah, you're right in a way, right? And it's like, well, duh. I don't want to screw around at all below 230, but you got a little wiggle room, and you gotta almost 3 to 1 right there. You know, that's Tezos. Hold above 230 long enough on Tezos, you'll eventually find your way to 313. It's all on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin dumps, it's over. You're gonna get stopped out. You move on. All right, that's simple. Very simple on this one. If you break 313, I think 380 would probably be your second target. It's a $10 minimum on trash. Unfortunately. So if you tip 5 more, we'll look at XDZ or what is it? XDC.
And let us know if
Never
it's
heard
a
of it in my life,
opportunity.
dude. Never heard of it in my life. Sorry, man. Today was perfect. Someone was literally shilling something and it looked nefarious, like they were all botting and trying to request it to get exposure to it. And it's like, whatever. Thanks, dude, for the 5. It's nothing personal. It's precedence. You should
That's
blame.
pretty good, man. I think it's good that you have that established because there's going to be shills continuing.
Oh my god.
And
It's only going to get
gonna be
worse.
relentless.
It'll only get worse. That's right.
Remember the old days? It was the first person in chat and requesting it, and you'd go through and write them all down.
Oh my god, dude.
Then
What
the
else?
tips are all on the piece of paper, and
Yeah, man, that was
it
old
was
school.
chicken scratch by the end of the night.
I still have all of it. The
You're
tip
asking me
wars.
about taxes. I'm like, do you have your papers? You're like, I don't know. I can't read half of them. I'm like, oh god.
It's funny that there's no XRP army. Like, it finally moves after 3 years, and it's like, I think they got crushed over the past 3 years.
Yeah, I think they're out there. I guess Alex Cobb gets his viewers, so they all.
I'm waiting for should be March. Ripple's
IPO.
1G. Yeah, they're
looking forward to
initial
it.
filing. So I'll post it.
Dude,
See how they.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it kind of looks like Palladium on the weekly is potentially, if it dips here, could be forming a bullish Gartley, like over a couple of years.
Thomas tips $5 for an S coin, and we have rules, and so he's saying the Patreon's not worth it because I won't look at his trash coin. But I would hate. I mean, that's really unfortunate, dude, because there are 582 other people that disagree with you. 582. So.
Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and it's established hashtag 10 for your S-Coin sub. That's just the way it is.
That's common practice, man.
Mitch,
It's
you
been
should
established for
figure out
months now.
your batting average because it's got to be like Barry Bonds. Like, have the dude just check all the calls, right?
I don't know, man. Some months are better than others, but there's no point. I mean, like, I could just go through all the trade setups again right now. It's just like, whatever, man. Like, the amount of patrons I have and have held on to, that speaks for itself. Like, that's undeniable. Like, you can't argue against that. Like, there wouldn't be 582 patrons. There wouldn't have been 450 or 480 to 500 last month. There wouldn't have been 600 the month before and the month before that, and then 200 consistently before that. I mean, before the major breakout and stuff. So, I mean, it's whatever.
Honestly, if you watch the show consistently enough, Mitch gives out enough welfare trades. But
it's real.
Honestly, the Patreon screw the trade setups, which are great. But I mean, just being a part of the community is definitely 99.9% of the value, without a doubt.
For sure.
It's cool to see
Agreed.
people
The setups
join
are
in,
just a plus.
get more talkative, and then
Yeah.
the ability of some of the traders and what they see nowadays after 8-9 months. Matthew is one of them that I talked about. Quite a few. Pretty nuts, man.
Yeah, it's special. I never even envisioned what it was going to become. I didn't really even think about it, just it's become.
I mentioned several times to try to build you up in the slow times.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah,
times,
a lot
bad
of y'all
times,
did.
man.
A lot of y'all did. Y'all saw it. But it's tough though on my side because it's like, you know, it's hard for me to look at myself from like on the outside. It's like, you know, almost impossible. You don't know. So when the slow times come around, it's like, am I even what I'm doing? Is it even working? Is it even special? Is it even, you know, that? And that's like, you almost second guess yourself during the really slow dead times. There's the worst
you had
corrections.
I mean, over 2 years, over a year of basically a bear market with, you know, few, you know, 4-week runs or so. That's tough to do. That's the toughest. Bull markets are easy to trade.
Yeah, they're
Bear
also easy to
markets
stream
are
in.
a lot
Easy
harder.
to stream in too.
So that's where your trading skills really come to fruition. You know, having a long-term portfolio, having all that stuff, it's
I actually had a lot of fun trading the bear market of BTC, and I have basically acquired half my Bitcoin position
You
for
keep it to
free
$24.90.
just from shorting and
If a
all
peach
that.
tastes like crap,
It was
turn
fun
it
because
over.
I mean, like,
0.001291
you get the targets to the upside, you
BTC.
sell, and then it dump like 20%, and then you get back in. You know.
Thanks, Beekeeper
Yeah.
Man. The
tough
25.
to-
Hey, what does that mean? What does if a peach tastes like crap, turn it over? Does this mean like, do you keep?
Yeah.
Well,
That's a good one.
Yes. Think about emojis, Mitch.
What?
Think about it. What's the peach emoji stand for in the Zoomer world?
Okay, I get it.
Booty.
Sexual.
Yeah, that's millennial too, man. I'm a millennial. That's a millennial thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Peaches and eggplants, man.
That's
Guys,
right.
sorry for interrupt. Because what a question.
Exactly.
Wow. Fantastic.
Hey, go ahead.
Man, I'm looking at Riot from its like, you know, it's got this weird history. I mean, I can't tell if it's how legit it is because Riot now seems more correlated to Bitcoin's price, right? But you know how Jeff, it's been. What was this company even doing before? Was it always Bitcoin mining?
Go ahead and ask your question, bro.
Well, either way, look at it. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead.
it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold
go
on.
ahead, go
Okay.
ahead.
Either. Yeah.
Can I start?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to know with this big accumulation by companies and this stuff, when we got finally the dump, could we reach to the 21 weekly EMA, or they're not gonna let it to happen and accumulate more and avoid that?
On Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to go talk about the weekly, I don't know about moving averages compared to like supports. There is no support. I guess, yeah, maybe all you have are moving average. I just use simple moving averages so I can pull them up. The 20 week moving average is really far. God, it's like at 13K, which is close to where the next real major potential support could be, you know, like
Yeah.
13.968 or whatever, 13.868. So I don't know. But it could keep. What if it breaks and you go into price discovery now? I mean, that's always look. You're just butting up against it now. Selling could come in for sure at any time. But what happens in 2 days if you keep going a little bit more and you bullishly engulf? Man, that's.
During 2017,
Price
there was a
discovery.
few pullbacks that touched the 20 week simple moving average.
I'm just looking for a good spot to accumulate a little more, but in
Look at
case
before the last run.
Yeah.
all
I
the
definitely
times.
wouldn't accumulate it right now at this point, but depending
That's
if it
really
keeps
high.
Yeah,
going
that's
or
right.
not, then that's a good place, I would think.
Mhm.
And look at it, like from history, the last run you went on, you got so many tests on it, and then you got September all the way to December. You never touched it. We haven't touched it in a while. We haven't touched it since October, which isn't bad. That's not too far. It's really not that bad. So yeah, I mean, probably 20 moving average from history is a pretty good indicator of where people keep buying. And even if it falls below the 20 for a second, the 50 is there too. That's also like part of the equilibrium level. You can call it that. At least I learned that a long time ago when I used to deal with moving averages more. I don't really do it as much these days. I don't know. It just doesn't really. It used to be something I looked at a lot more, but now, I mean, I have the 200 always up. It's just there because that's danger, man. When you fall below the 200. Yeah, it's just It's not really in my system like it used to be. I don't really. It's just kind of a gauge for where the trend is. What you want is you want all the you want the price to be over all of them. You know.
Well, Mitch, you do use the moving average convergence divergence indicator, and that's kind of like it's almost like a graphically distilled moving average indicator.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like in histogram form.
So what you guys suggest more for a good point to enter or accumulate a little more?
You waiver
Couldn't
pullbacks?
tell you right now.
Well, you would like so. What I tried
You got
doing.
that price action move and then
Yeah, of course.
consolidation.
But you're looking for that double wave, right? The wave down, the rally, attempted rally, the failure, and then your oscillators reset on the 4 hour, and then you sell up again. You make a slightly lower low, and then on the 4 hour you show bullish divergence and maybe some sort of bullish pattern. Like if you don't get that, it's really tough. It really is tough. Like that dump there, there never ended up becoming really much of an edge on the recovery. Not really. So, but now it's like one rally. This is your attempted rally. You're making a higher high, but you're not really breaking all-time highs yet. You haven't really. This could be like that one test and secondary test. That's just a higher high before it reverses again. So you really do have to start catching bids soon. Otherwise, this party might be over for a little while. So.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
But you're hoping, man. Like. Also on the 4 hour, it looks really freaking good, but it can easily fail. Yet there's not enough demand, or there's too much supply, which I know is not the case. There's not too much supply. It's just it would be people taking profit, getting out. I don't know, prolonging this breakout, this major historical breakout.
Do derivatives, the futures contracts, BitMEX, and all that.
Yeah.
Stuff. So that adds to some of the supply. There's no physical supply, but
yeah.
Identifying support and resistance areas can be a good place to place bids too.
that was one of
absolutely.
you did a video a couple days ago mentioned you had a brand new chart, and yeah, I went out to like the daily, the weekly, found the ice line. Like that's the first thing I do. That's how I learned how to trade. That's probably say that anyone looking at a naked chart that you've never looked at before, identifying that type of stuff.
Yeah, where traders settle up IMO is the most important.
Yeah, support resistances.
All people are bored at 19K.
Very key.
Can you believe that? People are bored at 19K. But I don't remember some people here when we were at like 7K or 3K or 8K.
36.30 to 36.70 for a month.
Bro, I remember
$40 range.
I remember the streams
The jump to
during
48K?
Yeah,
That's
I
nuts.
remember Mitch's face during Black Monday and that entire month or two of just straight dumping, man. We could see the anxiety on your face, bro.
Such a crazy time.
Yeah.
In the morning streams. I mean,
I was
Last time that was so much fun.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was
For sure.
historical.
I hate that people lost a lot of money, but that was.
But guess what? If they didn't sell,
strange.
they're up way more. Like they're up a lot. Probably if they didn't, they'd have sold on. And then hopefully they added.
Yeah, because they rotated.
Yeah.
They rotated out of bonds.
Buying
More equities in April.
Oh man, I think
The end of the
my
beginning of the
target
new quarter.
My target position from that long is up almost 100% now.
On the Qs. Yeah, I took.
I think Target might be up more than the Qs actually.
Let's go Target.
I was too scared.
Okay, I take that back. Target's up 82.63% P&L.
Peloton's my biggest winner, I think. Still.
Which one?
Peloton. This year.
Didn't that recently dumped though? Didn't it?
Yeah, pull back quite a bit. Zoom still.
Zoom Connect. Oh yeah, yeah. To close out of a PayPal option today. Recover some.
100. Yeah, so I have expiring in December and January. Puts to the downside on Peloton and Zoom and Tesla.
Wait, say it again?
So I've sold calls to the upside and used that to finance puts to the downside. So price dumps, I don't care. I can unload my shares at that price.
Yeah,
So
who knows what
profits.
Tesla's gonna do, man? That's like a freaking Rubik's Cube on that one. It's like it should dump, probably, but 780
It was a
price
nice.
target.
It had a nice ascending triangle.
Its PE
Kind of a weird
ratio is
one.
like 1,000.
Yeah, it's
The
out of
dollar
this
keeps
world.
dumping, and that PE ratio looks better and better. That's the scary part.
Oh man, I'm getting tired, man.
Their TAM is big. Go to bed, brother.
Yeah, it's been a 2-hour stream. I don't think that's like, oh man, half-aing it or anything. I'm just
Thursday's wear down time.
It's just big.
The week.
Just Bitcoin at 19K is just so boring. It's putting you to sleep.
I mean, it's just like
the new 10K.
Anyone do the Black Friday ledger deal?
I did.
Yeah,
I got
I
it.
had 10 of them showing up for $78. There's no sale tax on the X, but there was on the S. So it was like $10 more to get the X.
Wow. I did not take advantage of that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, that's a sweet deal.
7. I spent
All my stuff to it next week.
Supposedly, there's
What are you
rumors
doing
going
with
around that
10,
they want to
dude?
KYC private addresses.
What am I doing with 10?
That's speculation at this point.
Wait,
that's
what's the
not-
rumors?
It's speculation.
That one.
There's been some recommendations made by regulated bodies, and the Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong came out and tweeted and then the crypto news media just took it over. It was like regulations coming, and it's not anything really to be like making decisions off of right now, but there's some murmurings that there's like KYC regulations being passed on cold storage. It's speculation.
What would they entail if it is actually true?
Basically, that they want. I think what I heard is that they want to know the identity for every. Because it's got to be a KYC for every associated address. So if you want to send your Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever it is, out of your wallet, the address that it's going to needs to be pre-verified to be either you or someone else.
Or you wouldn't be able to withdraw from like.
Correct.
Yeah, it's not that these regulated bodies want it. It's that it's just being like talked about. Okay, so it's not. There's no like official process that's taking place. It's just ideas. It's literally like regulated bodies coming up with ideas to solve problems.
Yeah,
Right, which most are terrible right now.
That's why I led with there is rumors. I didn't say
All right, y'all. I'm gonna hang up now. Y'all
Good night,
have a good
brother.
one. Keep
All
the
right,
combo
Mitch,
going.
appreciate it, man.
I mean,
Good
this
night,
is
Mitch.
like for y'all, for everything.
Is it Iron Bowl Saturday?
No, it's over. That was last weekend. We destroyed them. We ruined their lives. We're playing LSU this weekend, though. We literally made Auburn look like a high school team. So it was nice. Roll Tide, by the way. So okay.
Have a good weekend, man.
Well, I mean, I'll be here tomorrow. It's Friday. I'll be streaming and stuff. So
Yeah, have a good night, bro.
all right. Thanks again, everyone, for re-upping Patreon, for the new patrons, everything. Because y'all, this show keeps going, this community keeps going. So thank you so much for the support. Truly a blessing. Indubitably.
Later, guys. Thank you, Mitch.
Later.
Thank you.
Good night. Thanks, man.
Okay. So, hey, man. It's a great idea, right? It's a great idea. Cut with handle. But, it's a pattern, and it could succeed or it could fail. All right. So, if this thing fails, That will be done. It happens, man. If it fails, I think you'll see 17,730 again. But if it doesn't, you're getting so close, man, that if it doesn't fail, this is happening. Okay? So it's pretty much, you got two things that are going to happen, all right? You're going to 22K, you're going to 17.7, all right, soon. It's coming. So just be prepared. Bitcoin hasn't reversed its trend. It's not at zero. It's not screwed, even if it does break down here, okay? So, all right. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, all the patrons. Patreon.com/MitchRayTA. Join a huge community of traders. Extremely active, and it's a place where you learn to invest in yourself, so you can become a self-reliant swing trader, investor, position trader, right? 582 of us, or 582 patrons. Join us, man. Okay, I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
Turd nuggets.